The Bluetooth device is ready to pair.
Hello.
The Bluetooth device is connected successfully.
Speaker view. No. Okay. Hello. Hi. Pauli, apágate el Bluetooth de tu iPad. Gracias.
How are you?
The Bluetooth device is ready to pair. The Bluetooth device is connected successfully.
What's that?
Las yemas de las claras.
Oh, I'm organizing this thing to hear you properly.
Go get more coffee.
I hope I won't puke.
Can you see my whole map from here?
No. Oh, it's beautiful.
That
Yeah,
looks great.
looking perfect. Like diagonal style.
How are you?
Shut down. What?
This meeting is recorded. You better not say stupid things.
Oh, hey. Oops. I don't know if I'm proper enough to this kind of.
You want to know what we're going to work on today?
What? It's freezing.
Do you want to know what we are going to work on today?
Yes, please. Please, Mom.
This one shoulder stand.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Some very and one shoulder stand.
Okay, perfect. I hope I won't puke. And I hope my internet works better, because my computer is really bad in bad shape with computer with like the Wi-Fi thing. You know what?
Yeah.
While I'm gonna try to make this. I'll try to switch my computer to other part and.
Carolyn. Carolyn.
Hello.
Hello. How are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
Good. Good to see you. You booked for another Saturday?
Yes.
Yeah. How was your week?
It was good. Like busy, but it was good. I'm happy to have weekend now.
Busy with work or busy with
Yeah, with
things?
work.
Okay. I guess that's good.
Yeah, it's good. And you?
Better be busy these days than to get bored.
Yeah. And you? How was your week?
Same. Busy, very busy. But it's a good thing. I like it.
Yeah.
All right, I don't know how many people are gonna get in today. We're probably gonna wait a couple more minutes. But I was telling Sarah that the peak pose of just to get your mind set to things is one shoulder stand. Having one shoulder on the floor and then facing everything else. That you know that you need to work your core, you need to work your twists, and we're gonna flow and it's gonna be fun. Is there happened throughout the week that is causing some limitation for anyone, or are we okay? All good? Carolyn, I don't think you're gonna need blocks. Sarah, neither. Zeb, you got yours, so that's cool. Good morning. And let's here. Here, but I'm gonna look at you guys from there. So if I look like I don't pay attention, it's actually because I do. Does that make sense? Morning, Andrea.
Hola,
How are you?
you're good. I like your stuff.
Perfect. All right, guys, it's 10:03. Let's start. Find yourself a comfortable pose towards the top of your mat. Cross-legged, try to get into Sukhasana. So try to get the soles of your feet in line with your knees and your heels pushing a little forward. Even out your sit bones. Start inhaling to lengthen up across the spine. And then move a little bit in your shoulders, relaxing around your neck. Before you find your stillness and start focusing on your breath. And slower exhale. Try to let go of tension, relaxing your face, letting your elbows soften, and really trying to release all along your leg. Try to not grip the inner thigh, not tense up anything around the hips. Maybe move a little bit around the spine, around the axis of it, to see if you could find a more light position for your torso. See if leaning a little bit backwards allow you to find better balance. And join your hands together at heart center. And let's open the class today with one Om. Take a deep breath in. On the exhale, bow your head down with your fingertips. Down, open your eyes, look at the ground in front of you. And let's take an inhale for a seated cow pose, opening the chest, pulling the elbows backwards, trying to gently lift the gaze. Exhale, round. Push your knees forward with your hands, press your spine back. Make sure that you're releasing all the weight of your head down. Inhale, open. Exhale. Inhale. Doing that 3 more times, your own pace. Exhaling to round. Good. After your 3rd time, just coming back towards the center and bringing your right hand in line with your hips, getting ready for a side bend. Inhale, left arm up. Exhale, lean towards your side, thinking length across both sides of the torso. Try to not collapse onto your right side here. Keep the right ribs elevated. Good. On the exhale, just dropping your left hand right next to your right into a twist. Try to square your torso towards your right side. You're going to feel a weird sensation across the left side body. Press the left sit bone into the ground. Try to lift the collarbone a little higher. And move back towards the center. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, gentle fold. Inhale, making your way back up. Getting ready for the other side. Left hand in line with your hips. Inhale, lift the right arm. Keep both sides of the trunk long as you bend towards your left. Try to make sure that you're opening a little bit towards the ceiling, but relax your top shoulder. Stay here, start engaging your core. Try to reduce the distance between the lower ribs and the hip crease. Good. And slowly bring your gaze towards your left hand. Right hand comes down, squaring the shoulders towards the right side. Try to not collapse into your lower belly. You want to keep the chest long. Make sure that right sit bone is pressing down. And slowly come back through center. Inhale, lengthen the chest. Exhale, gentle fold. From here, making your way towards a child's pose, slowly uncrossing your legs, shaking a little bit, finding all fours, and then sitting back onto your heels, relaxing here. Make sure you're extending your arms forward. Maybe tent up your fingertips, trying to press them back, feeling the length down the spine. If you want to take a side bend in your child's pose, feel free as well. And once you're done experimenting with both sides, taking your time, there's never any rush. We're going to come back towards an all fours, getting ready for slow spinal waves for this morning. So you're having your hands a little closer, and we're going to start trying to curl the tailbone under, lifting the abdomen away from the thighs. Tuck your chin in, then slowly lift your hips, rounding your shoulders. Everything is coming towards a cat pose. And when your shoulders are on top of your wrist, you're opening the tailbone back towards the cat and starting to press yourself back and down. Slow, articulate movement. Curl when you're in shout. Prepare to come up towards a cat pose. Everything super active towards the ceiling. When you reach forward, shoulders in line with wrists, start reversing. Tailbone out, chest open, and we press back. Find your rhythm. Try to do that a couple of times. Really feeling the weight coming towards your wrist when you come forward. And then let's stay into an all fours. Making sure that you're adjusting the stance of your knees. From here, kick your left leg back, parallel to the ground. Make sure to not sag in your lumbar. Keep that belly hugged in. And reach your right hand forward. Nice. Really try to reach something with your fingertips ahead of you and kick that left heel back. Now imagine there's a string connecting both. On your inhale, you're going to reach the right arm to the right and the left leg to the left, creating a cross with your entire body. Back to the center. And cross. Back to the center. Well done, guys. And cross. Try to hold it there. Keep on kicking that leg a little higher, pushing the toes forward, pushing the fingers a little backwards. Feel the core. And come back all fours. Move around the hip. Maybe move side to side in your wrist. Relaxing a little bit in your hands. Before we do that, onto the other side. You know where you're going now. Finding your stable all fours. Make sure you're hugging that belly in. You're having a flat back here. That's the key to balance. Let's inhale, right leg back. And exhale, left hand forward. Make sure you're pressing in opposite directions here. Try to find lightness in your wrists by hugging your abs a little bit more. If you want a tamal, I can go down and get it for you. From here, let's cross. Move that right leg to the right, left hand to the left. Come back to center. Exhale for two. Nice, Andrea, well done. Breathe forward. The third time, we're going to hold it to the spine. Kick your leg both forward and higher. Hold it there. Move a little bit forward into your shoulders to make sure that you're not collapsing. And back to all fours. Well done, guys. From here, we're getting slowly to our first down dog. Tucking the toes, lifting up and back. Finding a little bit of stretch in the back of your hamstring. You can walk your first down dog. Good. Try to press a little bit stronger, lengthening across the spine here. Really shoot your hips as high as you can at the back. Nice. And from here, slowly walk your hands back towards your feet. Take time to transfer the weight all the way to your feet. Stay low into a forward fold. Remember to micro bend your knees if you need to. You don't want to harm the hamstrings that early in the practice. Or ever, actually. Maybe swing side to side, grabbing onto your elbows. Maybe have a go at bending one knee and straightening the opposite leg, getting into the outer hip. A couple of times. And then slowly roll up to standing. You're at the back of your mat. And you're gonna have your hands right beside your hip. On the inhale, imagine you're picking something with your fingers, pulling it up, lift your heels at the same time, stretch long. On the exhale, drop the heels, bend the knees, slowly lay your stomach down on your thighs, forward fold. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, chest forward, flat back. Exhale, all the way down, Uttanasana. Inhale, all the way up again. Really finding length here. If you can lift onto your tippy toes, that's awesome. And on the exhale, drop the heels, bend the knees, interlace your fingers behind you. Nice. On another inhale, use your hands to push your hips forward, lift your chest up, back bend. Exhale, push your hips back, bend your knees, lay your stomach down. Let your hands come all the way over your head. Stretching the shoulders here. You can swing side to side. Before you release on the exhale, your arms down and inhale up to Utkatasana, chair pose. Nice. In your chair, make sure that you're pushing your knees slightly back and hugging your abs in. Good. On the exhale, twist over to your right. Prayer hands or open arms, whichever is accessible to you. Make sure your knees are in line. If it's too early in the practice for a twist that deep, cross your forearm across your knees and stay. Back to the center, inhale, stay strong in your legs, try to not straighten it. Exhale to the other side. Again, choose the variation in your hands. You can open prayer or just have your right forearm across. And slowly release. Hands down, walk to a plank pose. Make sure you're finding the strongest plank possible, moving your body weight forward. Awesome. Find stability in your shoulders. Try to push them a little higher. And from here, without moving anything in your trunk, start walking your feet to find a floating all fours. Good. And from here, you're going to slowly turn your heels towards the right. Pick up your right foot into a nice little side crunch. So you're having your left on the ground and your right hand. Good. Come back towards all fours. Prepare to pick up your left foot off the ground. Turn yourself towards the right. Lift your right hand up. Back to all fours. Let's do that again a little quicker. Right foot lifts, crunch. Back to all fours. Left lifts, crunch. Back to all fours. Do that a couple of times. Nice. Make sure you're in all fours, not in plank. Good. And get back into the center, floating all fours. Walk your feet all the way towards your hands. Get ready to sit down, legs forward. Good. Adjust your sit bones. And bring your right foot onto the inside of your leg. Janu Shasana. Moving your hips a little bit to the back. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, bend forward halfway. Try to really imagine you're trying to reach for something forward, but don't round into your spine. Thumbs are pushing upwards, biceps right by the side of your ears. Stay there, feel the back working. Good. And exhale, twist towards your bent knee. Drop your right hand behind you. Lift the hips up. Exhale, sit back down. And slowly bring the right knee up. You're still having your right heels in line with your sit bone. Come for a twist. Whatever that means to you, you can embrace your thigh. You can move the elbow across. Whatever allows you to feel length in your spine. Feel free to join your hands, to have maybe the right hand creeping up from behind your back. Good. And slowly square your torso to the front. Keep your left hand grabbing your right ankle. Open slightly your right knee to have space for your entire trunk to come forward and in. Reaching the right hand forward. Good. We're going towards a Marichyasana. Trying to see if you could grab your leg. No worries if you don't have the grip. I just want you to push that leg back using your tricep. Every inhale, try to lengthen the chest forward. Good. Now slowly, still with your grip, come up. Your foot is off the ground, your spine is straight. If you need to release the bind and you have your fingertips on the ground, that's fine. If you have blocks, now is a good time. Prepare to be able to lift the hips up, straightening the arm. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Releasing, changing sides. Shake a little bit into your legs. Janu Shasana with your left knee bent. Inhale, arms up. Make sure you're finding super length along the sides. Exhale, bend forward. Try to not get lower than 45 degrees. Really shining your collarbones forward, trying to reach something invisible with your hands. Arms in line with your ears. Press into that right heel forward. Nice, nice, nice. Stay there. Inhale, come up. Twist slightly over to the bent knee. Left hand behind you. Prepare to lift the hips on the inhale. Exhale, come back. And bring the left knee in. Find your twist. Whichever variation, try to make sure that your shoulders are in line, forming a cross with your hip line. Good. Excellent job, guys. Make sure your right foot isn't dying in the process. Try to keep it active. Good. And from here, inhale, come back to the center. Get ready for Marichasana. Left arm lifts. Move in and then grab your bent leg. And inhale, forward, pressing with your tricep backwards. Take time here. Again, collarbones are open and wide. Everything is moving forward. And then we're going to try to come up. Foot picks off the floor. Your spine is straight. And then you're placing your hands down or on blocks or onto your fingers only. And with your exhale, slide your heel back, lift your hips. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. Stretching your legs. Flap, flap, flap. Here we go for a nice little boat. Moving a little bit backwards in your spine, making sure everything is upright. And then point your feet forward. From here, release your hands onto either side of your lower legs. Every inhale, chest up. Every exhale, knees in. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, low boat twist. Lower your boat, point the fingers to the left. Inhale up. Exhale, twist to the right. Lower your boat. Inhale up. Lower to the left. Inhale up. Lower to the right. One more time. Inhale. Exhale to the left. Inhale. Exhale to the right. Inhale, boat. Maybe try to straighten your legs as much as you can. And exhale, release. Forehead to knees. Maybe move a little bit onto your hips. And from here, we're ready to flow. If you're okay to lift with no hands, that would be amazing. Otherwise, hands are helping you. Moving forward onto your feet and standing on your mats. So guys, finding the top of your mat. And same as before, you're gonna lift everything on the inhale, coming onto your tiptoes, stretching long, 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 long. Exhale, forward fold. Nice. Inhale, Utkatasana, chair pose. On the exhale here, start lifting your left foot back. Straighten the leg behind you and land with your hands on the floor. Step back into a lunge. Lift the right leg up. Three-legged dog. Nice. On the exhale, bring the right knee to the left elbow, then the right elbow, and stretch the leg back up. Nice. And exhale, step forward, prepare for high lunge. Inhale, arms up. Good. On the exhale, you're going to move your arms backwards, lean forward, rocket pose. Staying here, hugging everything in your abs. Slowly circle your arms all the way to the front of the room, in line with your spine, in line with your back leg. Feel the activation down your back and all the way in your core. Good. From here, let's go towards a triangle pose. You're into your rocket. Let's slowly circle the left arm back and move our torso open to the right side, to the left hand side. If you need to rest arms somewhere in your leg, that's fine. Good. Slowly lower your left hand, pivot your back foot, bend the front knee, and hop towards a standing split. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Shine your chest forward, flat back. Exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold. Let's do that on the other side. Inhale, come all the way up, standing long, long, long onto your tippy toes. Reach up. Exhale, slowly down. Arms down. Make sure your spine is okay here. Perfect. Inhale, Utkatasana, chair pose. Nice. On the exhale, prepare to lift your right foot back, stretching the leg towards the back as the hands come down. Low lunge, and when you land your foot, lift the right leg up. Sorry, the left leg up. Three-legged dog. Perfect. On the exhale, knee to the opposite elbow, then to the left elbow, and circle your leg back up. Inhale, three-legged dog. Nice. Exhale, slow and articulate. Step forward towards a high lunge. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, swing the arms back, rocket. Stay in your rocket. Try to move your belly away from your thighs. Then circle the arms out and all the way forward. Feel the difference in activation down your spine. Good. Slowly lower your arm and circle the right arm back to be able to find triangle pose. Adjust the stance in your feet if you need to. Make sure that you're lengthening the side of your trunk, especially the left one. Try to push your head forward more. Nice. On the exhale, soft bend in the front knee, land both hands to the front of your mat, and standing split. Right leg lifts. Good. Exhale, both feet together. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Try to lift the chest forward more. Exhale, fold. Inhale, straight into your chair pose. I'm going to repeat the flow onto either side. Lift the left leg back, start getting towards that lunge. Hands down. When you land your left foot, lift the right leg up, three-legged dog. Exhale, circle your knees around and lift the leg back up, three-legged dog. Exhale, slow stepping forward for a high lunge. Swing the arms back, rocket. Make sure your abdomen is away from your thigh and circle your arms out and forward. Good. From here, prepare for a triangle. Lower your hands, circle the left arm back. Find your body open towards your left side. Then slowly gaze down, bend into the front knee. Hand lands and standing split. Good. Lifting that left leg up. Exhale, both feet together. Nice little flexion in the knees to make sure you're gentle with your hamstrings. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale back into chair pose, Uttanasana. Exhale, get ready to pick the the right leg this time. Step towards your lunge. Lift the other leg up as soon as you land. Three-legged dog. Circle your, come back towards a three-legged dog. And slow stepping forward. High lunge on the inhale. Exhale, arms back. Rock it. Make sure that you're lifting your chest, plugging the belly in. Circle your arms out and forward. Stay active here. Feel the energy in the entire back line. Use that to tilt your weight forward slightly to be able to pivot your back foot, triangle pose, open towards your right. And slowly hand down, getting ready to lift that back leg, standing split. Good. Make sure you're reaching your chest forward in your standing split. And exhale, both feet together. Inhale, halfway lift. Shine those collarbones forward. Exhale, all the way down, Uttanasana. Here, even if you need to micro bend your knees, that's fine. Try to wrap the back of your calf with your entire forearm. And then inhale, pull your chest long along your thigh. And then compact your body. Really finding a tight grip here. Inhale, coming all the way up. Arms overhead. And place your fingers behind you the opposite way, whichever one feels weird. Bend slightly into your knees. Prepare for that open heart pose. Hips are back at first. Then you're using your hands to press them forward and lift everything up. Exhale, forward fold. Let your hands dangle overhead. Stretch your arms here. Trying to keep your palms together. Good. And slowly hands down. Trying to find an arm balance here, if that's okay in your practice, maybe a crow pose. Otherwise, a very slow move, bending into your arms to step back towards a plank pose. Nice, Carolyn, beautiful. Whenever ready, vinyasa. Down. And from your down dog, slow way forward towards a plank pose. Good. Get ready to drop your heels towards the right and lift your left hand up, side plank. From here, careful, the movement is going to start from your hips. You're going to land into a crisscross down dog. Move your hips up and back. Go reach for your right ankle with your left hand. Oh, that's an interesting move. I know, right? And slowly come back towards a plank. Nice. Reset. Let's try that onto the other side. You're going to drop your heels to the left. Lift the right arm up. And exhale to reach for the left ankle in down dog. Nice. Lift your hips back. Perfect. And slowly reach that right hand forward. You're in a down dog. Inhale, slow movement to plank. Now we're going to add a little bit of flow to this. Dropping your heels to the right, lifting the left arm up, side plank. Exhale, go reach for the opposite ankle in down dog. Now from your left leg up. Still grab. And slowly bring the left hand forward, step forward for warrior two. I sense a little bit of confusion. I know, right? You can drop onto your knees and watch something. From your plank, you're going side plank. And you're going, reaching for your ankle. Then you're lifting one leg up. Then you're slowly stepping forward, coming up to your warrior two. Yeah? Do you want to try that a little more? No? Let's try it. Totally got it. Dropping your heels to the right, lifting the left hand up. Crossing your down dog. Lift your left leg up. Take time here. From your three-legged dog with a twist, reach your hand forward first. Then step the leg forward, come up, warrior two. Nice. Take time in your warrior two, adjust. Feel the gentle stretch in your inner thigh. Try to make sure your arms are super active. And then from here, reverse the bending in your legs. Bend the back leg, straighten the front. Lift the toes up. Lean low in your chest. And coming to Parshvakonasana. Rebend into the front. Circle the arm for diagonal. Very nice. And from here, finding a side plank. You're going to move your front leg forward. Find your side plank again. Both feet together. Lift the top leg up. Bend into the knee. Drop the foot front. Then lift again. Drop the foot back. Lift again. Front. Lift. Back. Lift. Front. Lift. Back while fade. Lift up. Good. Slowly come back towards a plank with your left leg lifted. Vinyasa. Open. And back. Well done. Forward to plank. Let's go for the other side. Drop your heels to the left. Lift the right hand up. Side plank. Nice. Exhale. Cross down dog. Inhale. Lift the right leg up. Take time. Nice. Slowly release the grip of your hand. Hand forward. Step forward for warrior two. Good job, guys. Adjust in your warrior two. Good. Make sure your arms are active. And then we're going for that rainbow warrior. Bend the back leg, straighten the front leg, and then lower in your chest. Nice. Come back forward, extended side angle. Good. Take time to feel the length in your chest here. Then slowly pick up your front leg, come towards a side plank. Perfect. Lift the top leg up this time and start hopping your foot front and back, front and back, front and back, front, back, stay there. Inhale, wild thing. Open everything up. Perfect. Exhale, come back. One-legged plank, one-legged vinyasa if it's accessible, otherwise both feet together. For plank, we meet in down dog. From here, take time. Inhale, bend your knees, lift your heels, look forward. Exhale, hop to the front of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, fold all the way down. Really good, guys. Inhale, all the way up, stretch up. Exhale, relax. Arms down by your side, shake a little bit in your hips. You can have your hands on your waist, do circles around your hips. Whatever allows you to feel a little bit looser in here. Good. And then we're gonna go for a third flow. Let me make sure that I have it here. So from here, inhale, come up. Exhale, start lifting your heels up and bend your knees at the same time towards a chair pose with heels up. Good. Feel your core active here. Slowly lower your chest. Find your hands on the ground and pick your left leg up. Drop the right heel down. Find your warrior one here. Shoot that leg back. Inhale up in your torso. Good. Make sure you're staying on your toes at the back. I should have said high lunge, sorry, not warrior one. Nice. Now from here, prepare to twist open towards your right and drop the back knee down. Yeah. Strengthen your legs. Shoot yourself back up to warrior two. Untwisting. Amazing. Reverse, inhale. Very nice. On the exhale, right hand inside your right foot, extended side angle. Circle your left arm all the way forward, then down to accompany you towards triangle pose, straightening the front leg. If you need to adjust your stance, do so. And now from this pose, from your triangle, bend into the back leg, come very low towards a rainbow warrior again. Very nice. From here, circle the left arm back towards warrior two, coming up in your chest. Exhale, turn your right foot to the long edge of your mat. Grab your shoulder blades, fold down. Wide-legged forward fold. Lengthen your spine here. On the inhale, come all the way up, arms up. Nice. On the exhale, hands down. You can wiggle your legs a little closer together if you'd like to try and jump into a handstand from here. Then back feet together. Let me show you what that means. Here, then back. You will land at the center of your mat. Yeah? Good. So you jump, land feet together. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Start grabbing your right foot with your right hand. Inhale, come up with your foot in your hand. You're still in the middle of your mat facing the long edge. And try to slowly keep the right knee opening to the side, moving your arms inside. You're like a standing pigeon pose. Then inhale, come up, Parampushtasana. Lift everything up. Excellent. On the exhale, find standing pigeon for real. Right ankle on top of your right knee, pushing your hips back and down. Hands at heart. Good. Now listen carefully. On the inhale, you're going to kick your right leg out to the right side. Stay low in your chest. Then you're going to cross the right leg behind you, finding the back of your mat. Down dog towards the opposite side of your mat. Yes. Hands down, down dog. Beautiful. From here, find length in your spine. Inhale. On the exhale, prepare to jump to the back of your mat. Halfway lift. Exhale. Inhale, come all the way up. Good. From here, start getting into a chair with your heels lifted. Activate everything. Core super, super strong. Nice. Start lowering in your chest. Getting ready to lift the right leg up as you land the left heel down. And then shoot your right leg back to warrior one or high lunge. Stay onto your toes. Circle your arms up, inhale. Good. From here, twist and drop the back knee down. Very nice. Careful, Carolyn. Low twisted lunge. Right knee to the ground, left knee bend. You're twisting to your left side. Awesome. Perfect. Make sure you're hugging your core here, arms active. Then using the strength in your leg, come back up, warrior two. Circle your hands. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, left inside, extended side angle. This time, reach your arm a little further forward, circling down towards triangle pose. Adjust your back leg if you need to. Excellent. Then from we're getting into that low rainbow warrior. Bend into the back leg, go really, really low here. Excellent. From here, come back, warrior two. Wide-legged forward fold, facing the long edge of your mat. Head going down. Inhale, lift your arms, come all the way up again. Find length. Exhale. Hands down, prepare for that nice little jump. You're only jumping to land feet together. Whether you have a lot of air time or not does not matter here. Good. Inhale, halfway lift. On the exhale, fold to grab your left foot with your left hand. Prepare to lift with control here. Come up. Keep your left arm onto the inside of your left leg. Find a little bit of opening in your hip, bringing the left hand closer to the right shoulder. Whenever you're ready, inhale, open up. Nice. Balangushtasana. On the exhale, land your left ankle one more time on top of your right thigh, finding standing pigeon, pushing your hips back and down. Good. And from here, kick your left leg out to the side, stay low in your chest. Yes. And move the left leg back to be able to find down dog facing the proper edge of your mat. Good. Well done, guys. From here, inhale, bend your knees, prepare to jump. Sarah, you should be facing the front of your mat. Exhale, jump forward. Good. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. And from here, come all the way to sit down on your mat. Try to be honest with yourself. Do not lift the hands off. Good. Shake your legs. On a scale from 1 to 10, how confused were you by that flow?
The first one was confusing, but then I got it after the first one. But it was good.
Oh. Good, good, good. So we worked a lot on opening a little bit into the hips, having that twist, having a lot of hand movements. So now I just want to make sure that you have a core that is stable enough for that one shoulder stand, right? Let's find either hands on blocks or hands flat, or just the fingers and having the palm lifted. Take an inhale, chest up, but abdomen hugged in. On the exhale, heels are dragging back, the hips are gonna lift behind you. Stay there. Good. Carolyn, hips back, 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 back. Lift them up, lift them up, lift them up. Yes. 5. Up. 4. 3, 2, 1. Relax. Nice. Shake it out. Relax into your wrists. Maybe some circles. Perfect. Now, obviously, we're going to repeat that and lift one leg up. Yay. Inhale. Exhale, hips back and up. Then lift one leg. 5, 4, 3, 2, down. Same thing. Your wrist, everything fine. You're going to repeat that onto the other side. I'm not, because, well, I get to not do it and watch you guys. Inhale. Exhale, hips back and up, lifting the opposite leg. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done. From here, inhale, arms up. Exhale, twist. Your one hand on the outside, either of your knee or your thigh, and make sure that you're trying to get the deepest twist possible. Trying to press the opposite sit bone on the floor. Making sure your 10 toes are still super active. Good. I believe you're all twisting to the right, which is great. Inhale. Exhale, lift your left leg up. In your twist. 5, 4, 3, higher. 2, higher. 1, relax. Well done. This time, prepare to switch. Exhale, switch to the opposite side, finding that nice active twist. Make sure your feet are okay in that pose, toes engaged. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, lift the opposite leg. Stay in your twist for 5, 4, higher, more, and down. Off. Relax. Allow yourself a nice little lengthening, whether it's tabletop or reverse plank. Let's inhale to lift. Here, your shoulders are getting engaged, but your shoulder blades are meeting underneath your back. Lifting the hips a little higher. And exhale, release. There. From here, crossing your ankles. Making sure your feet are very, very close to your hips. And you either have an arm balance from here, or just trying to find your hands in front of your feet, bending very low to be able to lift the hips back to plank, chaturanga, etc., etc. You're going to take a giant breath in down dog. onto the ground on the inhale. And you're going to find a puppy pose, Anahastasana. Drop your knees, start walking your hands forward, melting your chest down towards the mat. Make sure your hips are on top of your knees, and make sure that your shoulders are not the ones bearing the weight. You want to keep on hugging your belly in a bit. Keep on pointing your tailbone towards the back of the room instead of up. We're really trying to extend the spine here, not compress anything in the top of the body. And on the inhale, you're going to wave yourself out of the pose. Curl your tailbone under, start hugging your belly in, and come back towards an all four. Perfect. From here, let's take a nice deep twist. Inhale, circle your right arm back, then up towards an open twist. Exhale, thread the right arm through, dropping the shoulder on the mat. Resting the side of your head. Inhale, open the left arm up and choose whether to bend it and go bind behind your back or just open that arm all the way towards your right side, keeping it straight. Again, be mindful of your abs here. You want to have the spine straight and you want to have the core engaged. The crown of your head is pushing forward. Your hips are pushing backward. Good. Slowly bring your left hand close to your face. Come out of your twist, back to all fours. Maybe move around the shoulders and the hips here. And we're ready for the other side. Inhale, circle the arm back and up. Stay in your open twist. Exhale, feed the left arm all the way through, left shoulder drops. You're finding your passive twist. Good. Inhale, right arm up. Choose the option. You're either pushing it back or binding behind your lower back. Nice. Slowly release. Come back towards an all fours. Move a little bit again around your hips, your spine, your shoulders. Any nice movement that could help you. And then let's go a little bit faster. Inhale, right arm up, open twist. Exhale, feed it through, but don't drop the shoulder. Just find the oblique activation. Inhale up, exhale through. Inhale up, exhale through. Inhale up, exhale through, and drop again. Right shoulder down. Keep your hand close to your face this time. Nice. And from here, tug the toes under at the back. Inhale. Exhale, straighten your legs, lift your knees off the ground. And don't fall. Yeah. Inhale, lift your left leg up if you can. Move your left leg towards your left side, trying to kick it out. And then lift the right leg up. So from here, pretty much trying to get into a one shoulder stand. So once you're in your twist, you straighten your leg. You lift one leg up. You kick it to the side. So your body starts twisting, and then you can lift the other leg up. Nice a party trick to have. The thing is, if you can't really open everything up, at least trying to get that balance one shoulder down and lifting the legs up, it forces you to really engage those abs. That's the only thing that matters in that move, right? Watch out, Caroline, you seem too close in your head to your hand. You see how your neck is twisted? Make sure that the crown of your head is pointing forward to the front of the room. That's it. If you need to wiggle your shoulder forward to not have compression in your abdomen, that's better. I have faith in you guys. I believe in you. I do. Good. Slowly lower that left leg first. Don't keep it all high. Just try to bring it to the left side, parallel to the ground. Sarah, that's good. That's the idea, minus the fall. Grab your right hand backwards so that you have strength in it. Wrist and elbow in line, always. Obviously, you know the trick. Once you tried it onto one side, you're trying it onto the other side. Make sure that you're warming one last time those muscles by having that dynamic motion for the obliques. A couple of times. Good, good. Nice. Good, Sarah. Good, Sarah. Perfect. Woo! That was nice. Good. Perfect. Listen carefully. Inhale, try to shoot your feet a little higher. And on the exhale, just twist in your hips. Face your mirror. And that's going to make you work the same kind of muscle. It's a weird sensation. It's a great exercise. Beautiful. Keep your belly button pressing in towards your spine. Amazing. And try to hold it there. Good. Ladies, another way to enter into that pose or to get towards a fallen angel variation. You would have the same kind of start, but instead of lifting from here, you're actually going to walk your legs towards your extended hand. One knee on top of the elbow. From there, you lift the other leg straight up. Then if you can, finding enough strength in your abs to straighten up. I'm not very warm because I've been watching you guys, but you get the idea. Otherwise, what I've been guiding for Zeb is a perfect workout too. Headstand, twisting in your hips. Your right knee to your elbow first, lift the left leg up. Carol. Sarah, you can unmute yourself and ask me because it's very hard for me to understand sign language.
Which knee goes onto the elbow when you are like in twisted part?
So if your left hand is on the ground and your right shoulder is on the ground, you keep your left knee on top of the elbow and lift the right leg up first. Oops. Here.
Okay.
Then the right foot to lift the left leg up. Good. Yes, left knee on top of left elbow and stay there. Move your body weight towards your left more. And bring both knees together into a weird twisted crow. That's it. That's it. Perfect. Keep body weight moving to the left. Yay! That was it. Good. Once you're done with those crazy inversions, whichever ones they were for you, if you want to have an attempt, just because you're a group of very strong people, nice little handstand practice to wrap up. Try to go up against the wall if you have one, except if your name is Sarah. And using that newly found strength in your abs, shorten your down dog. Lift onto your toes, bend your knees so that you feel your thighs touching your stomach. Keeping that set up, knees to chest, no matter what. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, kick up. And keep on going until you find a little bit of air time. Nice, Carolyn. Beautiful. Sarah, that's awesome. Zeb, try to lean your hips towards the wall a little bit more. That was good, Dom. Excellent. And once you practice with both, because we worked so much on lengthening the legs today, try to see if you can get into a stag kick. Short down dog, one leg up. And then you activate that top leg as much as you can, trying to push the quadriceps higher. And then the lower leg is the one giving you the impulse. And you're keeping that one low to the chest. Try to find your balance here. Nice. Sarah, keep your lower leg closer to you. Your left leg to the wall and slowly bend into your right knee. Bring it towards your chest. Nice, nice, nice. And coming down, giving yourself a nice little cat pose, rounding everything in and up, moving forward into your shoulders to feel a little bit more into the top of the spine, and then a nice child's pose. The back hands on the mat and child's to release a little bit into your wrists. Your forehead rolling side to side. Inhale, come up into a kneeling pose. And choose whether you want to go full Virasana, reclining, or just a nice little leaning back, opening the chest. Otherwise, you can go all the way to the back of the mat. If you're choosing that option, remember to tuck your tailbone under and move your hips a little bit closer to your knees. Whichever variation you think is going to be more beneficial to you.
Are the knees together?
Ideally, yes. However, you are starting to feel them lifting, it's best to separate them and make sure they're pressing down towards the ground.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And slowly make your way out of the pose whenever seems fit, not necessarily on my cue, and find your Shavasana. Allow yourself to have 3 cleansing breaths in your Shavasana. lengthen your spine at the back of your neck, letting your toes fall out to either side. Maybe cover your eyes with something if you don't want to be awakened by the sunlight. And relax. Bring your attention one more time towards your chest, observing the way it rises on the inhale and falls back on the exhale. Try to accompany that movement by a sensation of openness on the in-breath and a sensation of weight down your mat on the out-breath. Inhale, open for space, all the way to your nose and your exhale, presence, ground, weight onto your mat. And whenever you're ready, starting to slowly move your fingers and your toes. Moving around the wrists and the ankles, pointing your toes, flexing your feet. And then keep your feet hip width distance at the back, at the bottom of your mat. And reach your arms all the way overhead. And press the right palm all the way back as you press the right foot all the way forward, finding super extra length on your right side. Exhale, relax. And same thing onto your left. Press the left hand back, left foot forward, length, length, length. And release. One more time for both sides at the same time. Stretch long. Keep the lower back pressing into the mat. And then slowly bring your right leg in towards your chest. Hug your knee towards you. You can move a little bit around the hip. And prepare yourself for a nice final twist. Left hand remains on the outside of the right knee. Extend your right arm to the right side. And drop. Nice compression for your spine. Try to push that top hip away from you at first, then better on top of its frame. Slowly come back with both knees towards you. Before you release the right leg long, keeping the left knee in, again, maybe moving around the hip. And then prep yourself for that spinal twist. Right hand onto the outside of the knee. Slowly drop across. Just like this. That you want to press your thoracic spine, the middle part of your spine, towards something invisible behind it. You don't want to let it open and curve. You want to try to keep and rounding it ever so slightly. Good. From here, slowly bring your left arm all the way to your right side. Slide your right knee under the left, finding fetal pose. Resting onto the right side of your ribcage. Allow yourself a couple of seconds here just to get familiar again with the weight of your own body. To acknowledge where you are. And keeping your eyes closed in your own time, press one hand down, prop yourself up towards a seating pose. Arrange the sit bones to find an even position, cross-legged. Take a deep breath in, grow a little bit taller. Shine the crown of your head towards the ceiling. Open your collarbones a little wider. And on the exhale, relax the shoulder blades down your back, moving your entire torso backwards slightly. Join your hands together at heart center. Gentle smile. Exhale, slowly bow down towards your fingertips. Thanking yourself for taking time to show up on the mat. Thanking your practice partners and moving on to a beautiful weekend. Namaste, guys. From here, we take a nice little shoulder stretch. And to either side. How are we doing?
Awesome, thank you.
Cool.
Thank you. That was great.
Thank you so much. It was a really good class.
Yes, I really enjoyed it.
Congratulations, Carolyn, for getting that crazy variation. I
Thank
saw
you.
that onto your side, you guys. Yeah. Remember that you always work onto different variations of that pose, right? Just twisting in an inversion is hard enough. Brings that awareness.
Yeah.
It was a really good variation. It was super challenging.
I hope we'll see
It was great.
you there this week. Carolyn, maybe let's schedule a coffee at a solution someday.
Yeah, we could do that.
Celoso.
Sarah, I'll see you at some point in a FaceTime call.
Yes,
And
definitely.
actually,
I'll see you later.
see you later. Can I see you later today?
Sure, I'd love to. I'm
12?
gonna run down and get my breakfast right now, though. Yeah.
Cool. I'll be writing up.
Ciao.
Thank you so much, Elo. Love you. Mwah.